Welcome everybody. This is the Non Mean Show, and I'm your co-host, Shoot the Artist.
I'm No Face Rel.
See, I'm in the building.
Yes. So, how y'all week been this past week so far?
I mean, for me personally, I give my week a good 8 out of 10. It's been good. I got to meet some new business connections, so that was the highlight of my week.
Fire.
That's cool. How about yourself? See,
I had a eventful weekend. Chaz Money, my brother, he had a birthday party out in Manhattan.
Okay,
Cool,
shout out
cool,
to Jazz
cool.
He
Money.
was out there for the weekend. That was fun. Shout out, he's getting old, y'all. Give him some love, y'all. If y'all see Chaz in the street, like,
Give
hey,
him
old
an
man, we
applause.
love you. Yeah, let me give him applause, Chaz Money. Other than that, my week was cool. It's been fun, good vibes, and so on and so forth. Happy to be here with y'all to start the weekend off.
What about you, No Face?
So what's up? My week, I'll probably give it a 8 out of 10. Definitely moving forward, starting to see the numbers rise and starting to see the people tune into what we kicking. So
That's a fact.
let's start this episode off. We gonna do our honorable mentions with the African American pioneers. And this week I have somebody indeed that's special. So first name is Dr. Rebecca Crumpler, and she was born in 1831. And Dr. Crumpler first worked as a nurse in Massachusetts. And between 1852 and 1860, she was accepted to the New England Female Medical College and earned her MD. And with that, she practiced medicine in Boston and Virginia, and primarily working with the poor and people that had limited access to getting medical help. So
Okay, that's fire.
that's was one of the things that she focused on, and she eventually wound up writing her own book. And with that book, it was it was the book of medical the courses in two parts.
Okay.
And with that, it was the first medical text written by African American author. So shout out to Rebecca Crumpler.
Okay, Rebecca.
Doctor Rebecca. Crumpler.
Doctor. Don't forget the doctor, y'all. You feel me? And to keep the African American pioneer segment rolling on, I got my son Alexander Miles. A lot of y'all might know of him. A lot of y'all may not know him, right? But he was an African American engineer who was born out in Chicago. Well, yeah, he was born in Wisconsin, right? In 1838. He was growing up out there. He gained an interest in engineering. So in his late teens, early 20s, he began to start experimenting with engineering to the point where he felt like he was too big for his little town. So he got up out of there. He moved to Chicago. Once he came to Chicago, he became an inventor. So he in the lab, he working, doing an invention, it failed. Do this invention, it failed. Do this invention, it failed. He finally came up with the invention that put him on the map. You know what that invention was?
Let them know.
It was the modern automatic elevator. You feel me? He made the elevator that we use today. Not just the regular crank it up, the automatic one where you press the button and it just go up and down.
Scary.
Yeah, it wasn't as scary as before. It has some more self-control in there. So shout out to Alexander Miles for creating the elevator.
Word.
Dope.
Let me give him an applause. That's fire. We need that in all these buildings.
So for y'all folks, we're gonna get into the community insight, and we seeing that with the Capital Region that there's a lot of new things that's coming into the community, far as new construction and a lot of restaurants, and I'm seeing a YMCA is opening up over there by Washington Park on New Scotland,
Okay.
and down the block from there they're opening a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey,
And we seeing this summer, one of the popular restaurants out there in LA is going to be coming out here, Roof Chris.
Roof Chris?
Yeah, it's going to
Oh,
be.
nah. Oh, nah.
So very, very elegant. It's going to be on Wolf Road, so that's a cool one. Also, we're going to have the Shake Shack. It's going to be
Shake Shack is fire.
is going to be making, but it's only going to be on like the throughway. So you,
Right.
Wait, is the Shake Shack a burger spot?
You got burgers and shake.
That's fire.
yeah. So you're seeing a lot of construction starting to come into the community. So that's dope.
You know, and continuing on construction going on in the community, right? We have one that's recently been completed. It's called Starbuck Island. If you don't know what Starbuck Island is, it recently was formerly known as Green Island, you know, up in the Cohoes, Troy, Menands area, you know, and it's a $65 million redevelopment plan that the Albany County put in to make this luxurious apartment complex with its own amenities. They have a gym, they own coffee shop, they own a little grocery store and stuff like that. And I think apartments they starting off at like 2,000-3,000 an apartment. So, you know, if you were a professional, you got some money, you know, definitely look into the Starbucks Island apartment development, you know.
That's cool. That's cool. I got one more mention for the community since we are talking about the capital region. So, if y'all know Woodstock, you know, they had a popular festival back in '69,
Talk to me.
and it had about 400,000 people there.
Oh my
They
God.
looking to rebrand and have a new music festival at the original Woodstock area. So
Hey.
that seemed like that might be a big show because, you know, they had a couple legends there at the past one, you know, Jimi Hendrix, you know, Grateful Dead, you know.
DMX.
Yeah, so it's definitely been with the festivals that they
Wow.
had. So
That's fire.
that would be cool if Woodstock.
Came back.
The modern day Woodstock, and this time they should make sure that it don't fail like the last one did. 'Cause that's why the last one was so epic, because it was a failure. Things didn't go how it was supposed to go.
Honestly, it can't be the way it was, how it was back in the day. I wasn't even
Yeah,
there.
400,
I wasn't
facts.
even
yeah,
born.
400,000 people. That's a lot.
But I watched the documentary on Woodstock before, and man, they was going crazy. Like you can't do none of that now.
Yeah.
You can't do half of that now. But let's hope it's at least that vibe, but safe.
Yeah, safe.
Yeah,
You feel
that's a
me?
fact.
And that'd be a nice thing to bring back, because we need more festivals based on vibes and not just turning up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more to partying. You feel me?
So we gonna get into some headliners for you folks, and one of the headliners I got this week is I Am Legend 2.
2?
Y'all heard it here first. I Am Legend 2, and they're talking about with an alternate ending. Now, the author who wrote the book, it didn't end like that in the movie because it was just too much of a bad look if y'all read the book. But they're gonna give it an alternate ending where he actually goes further on with that, and he doesn't, you know, kill himself in the.
And he survives.
And with that, it's supposed to be a featured star. Michael B. Jordan's supposed to be playing alongside Will. So we're gonna
Did y'all see the alternate ending in the first one?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Nah, I didn't see.
You had to get the special like DVD with it on
Yeah,
there.
So in the alternate, and you remember the first one, how he like put the girl and the boy through the little hole, and they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
They went to the other, and they went
And
to.
the other one,
He was able to cure Shorty.
yeah, he cured the zombie.
I think I did see a glimpse.
Yeah, it was on Facebook at one point. You know what I'm saying? But I just in case the people don't know, because they gonna see the trailer for part 2 and be like, I thought he died. Just you ain't watched the show.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of I Am Legend, he didn't die. Now.
Yeah, you know, so to keep on the headlines, you know, it's getting crazy right now. We got Apple and healthcare. Apple and healthcare. Listen, y'all. So with that being said, you know, with the newest products that Apple just dropped, the newest watch, the newest AirPods, you know, they got, especially for the Apple Watch. If y'all got the Apple Watch, the newest Apple Watch, listen, it could take your blood pressure. It could take your, I think your blood sugar levels and stuff like that. It could tell when you're stressed out, when you need a break. They got all types of stuff that's built in to help you regulate your insides, you know, regulate your body and stuff like that. And then with the AirPods, they got noise cancellation. So, you know, you ever be listening to your music, you got hear all this outside stuff, it cancels all that. So you could just focus on what you're listening to, you know. On top of that, they have this new technology in the AirPod where it can adjust to the person's head shape, ear size, all of that, their eardrum size, so that way each person has the perfect, unique, personalized music listening experience just for them, you know. So they really getting into it. Also, yeah, you know, yeah, go invest in Apple. They taking care of their people now. So if you've been a long time Apple product consumer or investor, now Apple could take care of you while you keep investing into them, you know. So shout out to Apple.
Cool. So we seeing that the man uh, who killed Nipsey Hussle has been convicted to 60 years in prison. So 60 years to life. So happy that some justice was given there for the family and all that. And even his father gave a letter to, you know, Nipsey Hussle's family, just apologizing on behalf of his son, you know. So
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, that's super sad.
so happy it was some justice given there.
2 black men lost the, you know what I'm saying, the rest of their lives over stupid situations.
True.
It's tragic. It's tragic. You know. But yeah. So let's get into our favorite segment. You know, the economy talk. You know, it's economy talk,
You don't
y'all.
like?
And
You don't buy.
today's economy talk, we getting into another crazy economy, another crazy industry. You know, we're talking about the rise of the AI. You know, but it only feels like a rise because they're introducing all these new AIs that's doing these new things. AI hasn't been a new thing. AI has been with us for as long as we can remember. Most of us use social media. Most of us been using social media since its inception. You feel me? In the late 2000s. You know, so starting off with that, we got our favorite companies. We got Google, we got Microsoft, we got Amazon, we got IBM, we got Apple, all with their different types of AIs and what they do, you know. So for example, with Google, they use their AI to help with the search engine. So for example, you got a business or brand. Google's AI helps your business and brand's name be more visible to potential consumers out there in the market. You feel me? So if you use certain words, you know, they call it SEO, search engine organizer, or whatever they want to call it. They use that to help place certain words at the top of the search engine. Why do you think when you go type in certain things, it automatically pop up? Or the first 10 things that's related to this letter or this word, you know? And that's just Google. We got Microsoft, you know, and Microsoft, they have what they AI basically does, you know, they work with computers, so they AI is able to take a picture and then make its own rendition of it or make its own version of it, or it can learn your language. It can learn how to talk by just you talking to it. It's going to understand phrases and all that, you know. So most of these AIs use natural learning processes, you know.
I don't like
Scary.
it.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah, it is scary. It's very scary, you know. So talking about Amazon.
They use AI too?
Amazon uses AI heavily. You know, so the way that Amazon AI works and interacts with the people, you know, it helps push certain people's products. So remember the last episode, we talked about how Amazon is taking 50% of their merchants' cuts, right? So they're taking some of that 50% and investing it into their AI. You feel me?
Bruh.
It's horrible.
They taking that 50% and investing it in AI so they could potentially put your product at the top of the list when people come to their personal page. But they also use the AI to personalize the products just for you, the consumer. So if you searched up water balloons, they're going to be like, okay, they interested in water balloons. They're going to show you 50 different water balloons, water guns, all XYZ, you know?
It's literally losing your job to a robot.
Yeah, you know?
Taking your money and putting it into them. That's weird.
Exactly, you know? And then we got Apple. What's our favorite Apple AI? Siri, do this. Siri, do that. Siri, do this. Yeah. Siri has over 10 years of knowledge. You feel me? But they basically created Siri to help humans with basic tasks. You know, say if you cooking, hey Siri, what's the best recipe for this? Hey Siri, what's this? Hey Siri, what's that? You know, so basically it's like a personal virtual assistant, you know? But that's just the ones that we use on a daily.
Do you use your Siri often?
Rarely.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't even
It's
use
crazy.
Siri
I was just
like
saying
that.
her thing. Like, I don't think
I I acknowledged that the other day. Like,
Yeah, I don't. It'd be like randomly, like we arguing about comic books. When did Spider-Man come out? I don't really be asking it to
yeah, I might Google
take
it
me
before.
somewhere, or yeah, you know.
Exactly, you know. But it's some people where that's they best friend. Siri this, Siri that, Siri this. You
Yeah,
feel
that's
me?
my mom all the way. That's Keith all the way. He
Yeah,
goes to
that's a
Siri for
fact.
everything.
You know, so yeah, those are the companies that we know about. Now to go into some newer companies that people aren't so aware of, you know. So we have GPT-3. They are the creator of Chat GPT-3, you know. So let's talk about GP3 for a little minute. You know, they was founded in 2021. Well, in 2020 by founders G Wang and Tom Williams. You know, so basically, their vision for the future was to create an AI that can help with the most basic human mundane tasks. You know, so people could have more freedom or whatever. But they main reason for creating their AIs is to help businesses, you know? So their most popular product is Chat GP3. Now, with Chat GP3, when it first dropped in early January 2022, right? In the first 5 days, it gained 1 million users. The first 5 days. That's the fastest growing app in history.
Helpless people.
You know, the fastest growing app in history. Mind you, in order to even use the app, you have to pay a fee, a one-time fee or a yearly fee. So imagine 1 million people in 5 days, they got some bread. So now it's 2 months later. It's the end of February now, right? They have over 100 million users now in literally 60 days, 30 days. Come on now. Like this AI is changing the way that people are working and moving and doing things to the point that even college professors had to protest to get the makers of this app to make a professor version so they could find out when students is using this app for essays and exams and stuff like that, you know. So it's really getting deep into the culture and getting embedded. But
What did you said? Chat GPT?
yeah, that's the name of the app that GPT-3 dropped.
And what do you do on there?
So Chat GPT-3, the main use for it is to help businesses provide better customer service to their customers. But it's an open-ended AI, so you can ask anything and it'll give you a certain response based off its knowledge. But when they first dropped it, it was only working with a certain amount of information and knowledge. So it was limited in certain things it could do or its processing. But every couple months, they're going to be upgrading it and upgrading it.
Because more people going to download it and it's going to take their information and learn off them.
Yeah, exactly. So now it has 100 million users. The next update for ChatGPT-3 is saying that it should be able to write a 60,000 word book.
wow.
A 60,000
The app, like if you just ask it to write
off a single prompt. So you could say write a book about a bee who couldn't find a flower and he couldn't pollinate the world or whatever.
How do y'all feel about that type of stuff? Would y'all read a book or watch a show that was written by a robot?
Who's to say we're not already doing that?
Would you do it if it was open?
I mean, it's depending on what the book is
I'd
about.
probably watch a show.
I would. It actually have a Seinfeld.
Yeah, I'll watch a
They
show.
have a Seinfeld version of the AI, and it's created by the AI
Yeah.
On
on
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld and what it knows about Seinfeld, and it's dry humor like Seinfeld is,
That's
but it's
great. That's fine.
Like literally they asked it, they was like, what would Seinfeld be like if it had never ended, had infinite episodes? So it just keeps generating different Seinfeld like scenarios and all that.
That's cool.
You know, in the 3D space. So
Show I'll watch. I wouldn't do the book or anything. That's weird.
it's kind
I mean, as the creator,
But
say you want to write a book about your brand, right? But you don't have the time to sit there and write all 60 words. Hey AI, write a book about so and so. You give it a paragraph prompt about what you want.
That's fake.
What's
If
fake?
I did that.
How?
Because it's like, it's not my book. That's the
It
AI's
is your book.
No.
It is. It made the book based off your idea and prompt. Unless someone else put the same idea and prompt, it can't generate that same book.
All right, so now let's take it out of AI and let's use two people. Let's say you was better at writing books than me.
Yeah.
So I told you like an hour's worth of some information about me, and you wrote a book about it. Would that be your book or my book?
Well, it's called an autobiography. So it's basically when somebody
What?
writes about somebody else. You know?
Yeah, a lot of people do that where they have somebody else write the book for them, but it be off of they thoughts. But I mean,
It'd be written by the person who wrote it though.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
it's kind of like Drake, you know, with his music.
You
Like,
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just don't have to pay the AI
I don't like that.
instead of having to pay this middle person over here.
Yeah.
And it's gonna give you a 60,000 page book off a single prompt in like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes.
It's trash.
All right. But yeah, listen, y'all. Use this AI wisely and don't get in trouble with it. You do smart things. This is my economy talk. Shoot.
Cool. So with Brittany Griner, it's been pretty silent, you know, since she's came back home to the States, and pretty much want to know about her whereabouts. And
Yeah,
what's
what's
going
she
on.
been doing? It's been a couple months.
Yeah, so she's recently got picked up to go back into the WNBA, but she has to take a 30% pay cut.
Pay cut? How much she getting paid to be getting a pay cut? For what? For getting locked up?
I don't know.
30% from what she used to get.
Yeah.
Oh, so they paying her less?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So she's taking a pay cut, and you know, there's a couple people that speculated and kind of feel a certain way about it, and some people just is like whatever. But just find it kind of weird that she has to take a 30% pay cut.
For what though?
If I was her, I wouldn't even play no more.
Yeah, take a stand, Brittany Griner. You was over there in Russia because it's your fault. You did it to yourself. But for them, like, wow, like I don't know how the WNBA work.
It was
She
was in Russia because the WNBA was doing something in Russia.
Okay, so
She didn't just take a vacation.
now I
You
know
what
that,
mean?
but it's like she got caught up because of her personal decisions.
Yeah, but they should still take some type of.
Nah, she shouldn't be getting a pay cut.
Yeah, you
Come
know.
on
what I
now,
mean?
y'all
That's
supposed. I
crazy.
thought it was sisterhood here in America. Where's the sisters at? Where's the fellow women to stand up for y'all women? Y'all like Brittany Griner needs y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Brittany Griner.
Cool. So we're gonna get into this week's Would You Rather, you know, one of our favorite segments, you know. So with my first one for the people, y'all, would you rather live on a inhumane island for a year and get $1 million, or live in a mansion for 2 years for free, and at the end of the 2 years, you just gotta leave. You know, you just
Wait, would I rather live?
on an inhumane island,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of that year, you get $1 million cash,
Okay.
or you could live in a mansion for 2 years, rent free. It's your house, but at the end of the 2 years, you just gotta leave. Like, you gonna get nothing.
I'm picking the mansion.
I'm picking the island.
An inhumane island, meaning that, you know, it's not fit for humans. So
I know.
That's what.
I'm thinking it was an island.
There is an island. Just no people on it. It's just natural. That's what it
Coconuts
means.
and stuff though.
Yeah,
Right?
snakes.
you could scavenge. For every good, it's a
Snakes
bad.
I mean, yeah, I expect to hunt. If it's food,
Yeah, it's food there.
I'm taking the.
Wildlife,
It's just you.
Wildlife, fruits,
Is
trees.
it,
It's like naked and afraid for a
is
year.
it tropical island? Like, is the weather
You got
okay?
fruits and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it over there. I'll consider it a vacation.
There's just no people. there.
Vacation you got to work for, you know? Because after that 2 years, you going to be mad.
No, I won't be mad.
You
Most
will
people
be
will be
mad.
mad.
What do you mean?
I won't be mad because I'm going to make money off the mansion. I'm going to be renting that out to people to throw parties. I got rooms for sale. You need somewhere to sleep.
After the 2 years.
But I'm going to stack my bread
Okay.
to where I'm going to have enough bread after the 2 years. I'm going to go buy me a house. It won't be as big as that mansion.
So
So
you gonna
while you got the mansion, you're
Yeah.
not even going to live in it.
So you gonna Airbnb it?
Yeah,
I'm make mad money off that mansion.
You're not going to live in it.
I'm going to have my room. I don't have to
Uh,
live in the whole mansion. I said I'm going to rent out spaces and rooms. Oh, you need somewhere to sleep? I got a room, $1,000 a month. I got 10 rooms. Okay, I need 10 people. That's 10,000. Oh, yeah, you throwing parties? That's 2,000 a party every Friday. Come on.
Listen, right? I take the island. You take the mansion.
Yeah.
I rent out a room.
Yeah.
When I get my mail, I got you.
Facts.
And we good.
Yeah.
I bet. That way we both good. You get some money and I get a room.
Yeah, for those 2 years. And then,
Yeah, we
you know.
For those 2 years.
That's fire. I like that.
You know, so I got a similar would you rather, but it's different though. So mine is, would you rather go 2 years without no electricity or 2 years with no transportation?
Say right.
Like you can only walk or get picked up by people. And for no electricity, you have to go other places to charge your phone. Your house or where you sleep at don't have no electricity. So you gotta go to your job, you gotta go to the neighbor house, charge your phone.
Oh,
For 2 years.
I thought you meant like no electricity versus
Like apocalypse?
yeah,
No.
being able to
That's
get in
what
the
I
car. I was like, what? Okay, so that changes it. Let me think a little bit. I still take no transportation. I don't have a car. So I walk or catch the bus wherever I'm going either way.
No, you can't catch the bus. You can only walk or get picked up by people.
Like Lyft or Uber.
Hitchhike.
No, like your friend gotta come pick you up. Not like a service. Like you can't use public transportation.
My friends are not that.
Yeah, so it's you walking. You walking
that
it out. You walking it out.
I think I might deal with the no electricity because, I mean, it's just in my house. So, like,
Yeah,
if I got my car and, like, I could, like,
especially when it's cold, right?
I mean,
That's annoying, bro.
when it's cold, I mean, can I get a generator or something?
Nah, not in your crib, bro. It's no electricity for you.
Why
For
is
2
Would You
years.
Rather so freaking? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking the electricity. I need the electricity in the crib. I'll walk to wherever I'm going.
I'm gonna have to take the, yeah. Nah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What'd you say?
I mean, I said I would just take the
See,
with no transportation. I'll take.
yeah, it's kind of
Yeah. I pick the
We go walk.
no transportation.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll pick the no electricity though. It's like no food in the crib. Imagine how many times you gotta go out for every food and meal. You in the crib
you
cold,
You can't.
shivering.
But you got electricity, so you can DoorDash the food.
Not if you pick the no electricity one.
Oh well, yeah.
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
You got a car, yeah. You could drive to someone else's crib. You go get a shorty.
Get something. Yeah. Have her cook something up for you.
Yeah.
I got one for y'all though. So for the people, would y'all rather world peace or no global warming?
Watch the idiot. My bad. You asking us two at the same time?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I thought you. Oh, well, world peace.
No global warming.
I think honestly, if you stop, oh man, it's deep. I'm gonna just say world peace, cause you can't stop something like global warming. You can
Manage it.
yeah, you can try to manage it or whatever, but the sun gonna do what it do. The earth gonna do what it
I
do.
mean, it's us people that play the right part too. If we practicing more
saying.
eco-friendly practices, you
that
know,
comes with world peace. Everybody start each one teach one.
let's save the planet, Captain Planet.
I'm gonna just say world peace. Otherwise, my answer would be too long.
y'all say world peace because I mean, for our lifetimes, I feel like I mean, the weather is crazy. What's going on in the world is crazy, but I feel like for our lifetimes, we should be good as far as global warming comes. But world peace, that would make it, a total difference.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going with no global warming though. At least in my lifetime, the weather will be normal. My kids and grandkids, listen, y'all gotta get prepared for these extreme weather conditions. Y'all gotta work out as soon as y'all born. And get ready, because y'all lifetime is gonna get crazy.
I got one.
Know?
Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories? Like lose your sight right now, so you won't be able to see what's happening after, but
I lose my memories.
what?
I don't want to not see, bro. That's not okay.
I mean,
But everything you know
you
is,
put it like that.
yeah, everything
Yes.
everything you know
That's
is just gone.
Listen, so is it like a one-time memory wipe or it's continual? Like,
one time memory. Like,
okay,
you
then,
can
yeah,
make,
we
you
good.
Can make new memories.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't-
Goodbye.
So you don't know who your family is?
Nope.
Nah.
Hey, going. Everybody going. You got to reintroduce yourself. Show me pictures. All that. Hi, I'm your sister.
But do you still have your knowledge as a schooling and stuff like?
Yeah.
All right,
Just the
family, friends?
like I knew D Dollars for like 20 years. I'll see him and he'll be like, "Who are you?" I don't know. I'll probably do the site, bro, because that's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Not seeing this crazy. You right.
Memories, you need memories, bro. It makes you who you are.
because even if I went blind, I still remember.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be you. You lose your memories, you're not even gonna be the same person. You're just gonna be AI. You feel me?
And then you're gonna be brainwashed by today's world. Like you're gonna.
That's
grow
what
up-
I'm saying. You're just
grow-
gonna be pushed into all of the stuff that's happening.
You're gonna be like an 18-year-old today. Just
Well, and listen, if I get a memory wipe and I'm around good people, then could make sure I don't get programmed the wrong way.
good people. Where do you find?
I don't know.
Where are those guys?
Even family and friends program me wrong.
That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sight.
You know?
I'll lose the sight because I gotta keep the memories. Can't replace them.
Tough situations. That's a fact, you know? And for our last would you rather? This one, I don't know. This one's gonna hit. I don't know how it's gonna hit though. But would you rather have no health care for 5 years or a 300 credit score for 10 years? Like no matter what you do, you cannot build your credit past 300. You know? But no health care for 5 years is crazy too.
There's a lot of people that haven't been to the doctors in 5 years. Like a lot of people. Probably 50% of the world ain't been to the doctor in 5 years.
And they walking around right there on Central Ave,
Yeah, they,
walking on State Street.
and guess what? They credit score is not good either. But I'll pick the credit score thing.
For 10 years?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I feel
You gotta be, because go ahead and have to pay a medical bill.
Yeah.
See where your credit score gets you. You feel me?
I got good. You can loan me some medical.
You got good credit, but you owe $70,000 for this kneecap. You're done. You're
Not the
done.
kneecap.
Yeah,
Yo,
you gotta
that's
replace your hip.
crazy,
Bionic,
you know?
bionic kneecap.
Yeah, they done put an AI in your hip. Now you
You
AI.
know? You know what? No, it's funny. Speaking on transplants, I had read an article saying that they're trying to perform the first head transplant surgery.
Oh my God. What does that
You
mean?
see what I mean, bro? You see what I mean?
What does that mean?
Bro?
So basically, right, the way that they describe how this procedure is going to go down, right, they're going to freeze the body to like a super extreme temperature to where the nerve endings don't die, right? They're going to use a very fine blade made out of diamond so they can minimize
Ooh.
the damages they do to the
Diamond blade.
nerve. You know? So they're gonna cut the main person's head off and then try to
Wait,
reattach it.
whose head? Like who?
Who's
Are they
doing it?
alive?
Or they frozen?
Now who's? Because the frozen body.
Yeah,
like,
they are alive,
They're in the frozen state.
but they're so frozen that when you make the incision, the cut, they're still gonna be live, technically. So now they have a short window to hurry up and reattach all the nerve endings and put like your esophagus and stuff back
that
in.
actually makes sense.
You feel me? And then sew back up, and then hopefully everything connect, and you could come back. They hit you with a shock. You be like, oh, Frankenstein. You feel me? But my question is, where does your soul go? Or does the soul from that body and from that head mix and turn to a whole new soul? I don't know.
So you're putting your head on a new body.
Yeah. Or vice versa.
You got time for my answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I think that a lot of this stuff is already it's already made up. So the human body is very complex, but I don't think it's complex to the point where we haven't figured it all out. I think they have machines. They got machines to keep your heart beating and
Yeah, pacemaker.
you know what I mean? They got fake hearts and all that type of stuff. If you can, I guess, put a person in, because like alligators do it during
Winter.
I don't know if humans, if they could get humans to do that, I guess then it's possible.
I mean, through mutations and stuff like that, they take in certain genes from certain animals.
As far as I know, though, if you fuse a human, he dies, right?
And what in this situation?
I'm just
What?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Typically, nobody never did this before. That's why it's the first one. But if once they do that, it's like that person is like a zombie now.
Are they switching it to a person that was already dead?
That's what I was trying to understand.
Right.
Whose body is
Is it being attached?
like if I'm taking my
I
head
think
off,
it's more like of say you have say your body is paralyzed type stuff,
Yes.
and you want to move your head to a body of someone who recently deceased, but they body
disgusting.
but they body is still good or whatever, so you can essentially remove your head from your disabled body and reattach it to an able body, so you have a better
No, I mean that's
living,
That's
better
not-
quality living.
that's gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting, bro.
Why is that gross?
I barely like my own body. Like, why would I want
Wow,
somebody?
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Well,
Especially-
someone else's body?
It's crazy because it's somebody that died body. You feel me? They didn't agree to that.
Yeah, their body might, I don't know, the body might reject the head and just.
You sure it ain't one of those,
But now let's make this fun. If you can have anybody's body, who would it be?
That's crazy.
No, let's make it fun. I'm going Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq Diesel. Out here.
Dang. Okay,
You want to bring it up?
probably be The Rock.
And you already got the ball, so you Gucci. It'll fit right. The dollars is still gonna pick somebody that shaped just like him.
I don't know. I never look at people's bodies.
Oh, whatever. Do that.
I mean, the Great Khali.
Ew, that's disgusting. You would look nasty on Great Khali, bro.
Hello, everybody.
Just shoot the Arnold. You ain't gonna be
Oh no,
able-
matter of fact, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You can't paint like that.
Arnold
bro.
Schwartz.
Yeah, you can't
Why?
paint and look like Arnold Schwartz.
Why? Yes, you can. Just my arm will be able to bend them.
I'm going,
Everybody.
I'm going to do
Like-
the paint.
I'm going to do a paint.
I painting.
Or yeah, shout out to them doctors. So if they can make that happen, this is life changing stuff.
Yeah, so shout out to the healthcare. Remember they got the grants out, so y'all better tune in.
All right, one more robot question. Right? Y'all sure they got robots that's doing surgery?
Yes,
Would y'all allow it on yourselves?
depending on what the surgery is.
I don't care what the surgery is. I don't care if it's foot surgery. Don't let no robot do that, bro.
It's gonna be very precise. Human error is very real.
They might plant something in you though, like a chip or
Little
something.
baby robot chip in your joint. It's gonna be tight.
I mean, just cut your foot open and take it out, bro.
Yeah, all right.
So getting into our crazy segment. You did it to yourself.
Yes, you
Now, who did it to themselves recently? Listen, we about to find out. Shout out to Belinda Miller. Belinda Miller, she's an Augusta, Georgia native, and recently this Saturday that passed, she had an incident. She had an episode out in public. Well, let's see what happened. She went to the local Popeyes. She got her meal, got her chicken, her drink. She got to the car.
Sounds like a good day. So
She
far.
pulled off. She went to the bag to grab that delicious golden biscuit. And it was no delicious golden biscuit. So do you know what she did? First, before the episode happened, she called them. She said, "Hey, listen, where's my biscuit?" I guess the people at the Popeyes wasn't feeling the job that day, XYZ, because it quickly escalated, because they have multiple reports of the staff telling the police that she's coming. She's telling the staff she's going to run her car into the store. So she's warning them at this point. You feel me? She's like, I'm coming through. Several minutes later, 10, 20 minutes later, here comes Belinda Miller in her car crashing through the Popeyes.
Oh.
All the way through. The only reason she couldn't drive all the way through because some debris from the ceiling fell in front of the car, blocking her path. So you know what she did? She put the car in reverse and she got up out of there and continued her day, just like some Grand Theft Auto video game stuff. It's okay. It's just a crash. They ain't give me my biscuits. They deserve to get my car crashed.
So she just left her car there.
No, she drove off.
What's her name?
Belinda Miller. So authorities later found her at the crib with the car in the driveway with front damage.
Wait,
She was just in the crib chilling with her Popeyes order, missing the biscuit, and they was like, "Yo, come out,"
Yeah, she had something else going on.
that's the craziest part of the story, is that she just went home.
Yeah.
Not that she drove into Popeyes. The craziest part is that after you drove into Popeyes, you went home.
What you want her to do?
Wait there or something.
Wait there and do what?
Wait to get arrested.
Yeah.
Why? Why would anyone wait to get
first off,
arrested?
You left your car.
No, she didn't leave her car. She drove all out of the restaurant after driving into it
Okay,
and
that
drove
changes everything.
home.
That changes everything.
They
Go home.
found her because her car was in the driveway with the damage. If they didn't know that was her car, they wouldn't have found her. She could have parked her car anywhere. And they would be like,
Did
"Oh, whose
she-
car is this?"
Did she get the biscuit?
I don't know. I mean, if she got out the car and went in the kitchen and got the biscuit herself,
She went in there and didn't get no biscuit.
She got a grilled cheese now. A grilled cheese sitting up in the
Facts.
Chicken on Tuesdays.
Yeah, a grilled cheese sitting up in that cell.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Dang, man.
So you did it to yourself, Belinda Miller. And for those of you out there, make sure you double check your order before pulling out through the drive-thru or leaving the restaurant. Double check your order.
Yeah, what's wrong with y'all, son?
So,
Wait, hold on. My bad. All you Popeyes people, if I say I'm missing a biscuit, give me a biscuit, bro. Y'all put them, you know what I mean, bro? It's just a biscuit. What are you gonna like?
Like, that's your job. You get paid to put biscuits in
Yeah,
the bag.
you
That's
talk
part
about
of the
some-
job description.
We put biscuits in every bag. I know I put a biscuit.
Just put another biscuit,
another
bro.
biscuit.
It's not hurting. No, y'all $1 billion company.
You feel me?
You can afford biscuits.
You probably drop them and put them back on the tray.
Yeah,
anyway.
you know how many of them you
We worked,
squished?
you know what I'm saying?
Throwing them in the trash.
Worked in the food course before, bro. That's like saying no to extra fries, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, give the biscuit up.
Like it's
you got
coming
a
out your
whole
check.
hole in your building.
Sheesh.
Over a biscuit.
Yeah. All you gotta do is give her a bag of biscuits.
true,
Crazy.
true. So we seeing that Rent-A-Center, man, for y'all folks out there that looking to get those new kicks and can't afford it, them new sneakers and can't afford it. Well, Rent-A-Center is now renting out Air Jordans.
Air Jordans at Rent-A-Center
$20 a week.
is crazy.
But here's the catch. They treat it just like any other item at Rent-A-Center. If you don't pay, they will show up. So if you at the chicken spot with them sneakers on, they will show up.
And take them off your feet.
What
If you
is
at the club,
process,
if you at the
bro?
club and you at the bar and you wearing them sneakers, they will show up.
What about damage fees?
Mm.
Like if you wear them and you get them scuffed up or something.
Yo,
Play ball with them.
they be like $5 a scuff.
Because you know what? Depending on the sneaker, I'm not mad at the situation. Like, let's say you got a photo shoot and you're not a a fashionable person. You know what I mean?
You could spend $20 to rent some shoes for a day.
$20
There
for
you
a
go.
couple shoes. You feel me?
Yeah,
Especially if there's some high price shoes that you wouldn't buy yourself on a regular.
yeah.
Facts.
I mean, people rent suits.
You feel me? People rent cars.
That's
it ain't
a
yours.
I think you gotta pay like 50 payments of $20 or something.
Girls wear wigs, we can rent shoes.
Now, if they had someone that made a wig renting business to the ladies, that would be fire.
I recently, I'm not gonna get too specific.
Yeah.
Girls share wigs with each other.
Oh, you ain't know? Yo, did y'all
Exactly.
see? Did y'all see
Just rent a wig out here, brother.
Listen. Before we get into lifestyle in depth, did y'all see the video of Shorty? Right? She basically it was a commercial from a hairstylist, but in the commercial she said, "Hey, I have a client. I did my client hair. Right? She looking booming for V-Day." Boom. A couple hours later, the client comes back. Her wig is halfway off her head. She got into a fight with another joint, and she got the other joint wig. So she asked the hairstylist, "Hey, put my opponent's wig on my head," and the hairstylist slayed the opponent's wig on her client's head. So it's
situation.
It's getting crazy out here. It's really like I ever play a video game and you defeat your opponent and you take their spoils and they items.
That's fine.
Yeah. So now the fights is getting. Oh, I'm taking your stuff.
That's fine.
And I'm wearing it. This is mine. This is my trophy of the battle.
It's like taking somebody's chain.
Yeah, but it's a wig now.
Oh man.
Wait, one more thing on the Renner Center thing. You know why it is kind of genius? Because imagine back in the day, school. You know what I mean? A new pair of shoes. $12, what you said, $20?
Yeah, $20.
$20, you rock them shoes all week. Next week, you ain't got to buy yourself no new shoes.
Nope.
Renner Center got them.
Yep.
You bring back the old joints. Now it look like all year you just been walking around with fresh joints.
Yeah, for
You
just
feel me?
$20.
And you got your own sneakers, so when you ain't got $20.
Versus that same sneaker costing $300-400.
Because I'm thinking of the math, bro. I was spending, my sneakers was like $200.
Yeah.
You wear them for about 2-3 weeks before they get dirty or whatever. Now they're just regular shoes.
Yeah.
Waste of $300 or
Facts.
$200. Opposed to $20 for some sneakers that's not even yours. You could
Do that 10 times with 200.
and y'all might look at it as it might be some bum joint, but y'all need to invest.
Budget.
Yeah.
Especially if you like to go out a lot.
Or if y'all have your
It
own
makes
collection, y'all could start this business yourself. But, get some legal fees, partner up with a local store, and y'all could get it popping too for the collectors.
Renting sneakers is not that is a good idea. I'm with that.
Also have them pay a protection fee if they try to run off with it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
protection fee, dirty fee. Because I've seen them have sneakers that's like 12 years old and make them look brand new. So as far as like cleaning sneakers, that's easy part. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to Renison for trying to have the homies out here looking fresh for an affordable price.
They trying.
Cool. So in this week's, we're going to be getting to the lifestyle in depth, people. And with that, my previous episodes, we mainly was talking about focusing and your goals and, how to stay on track. But how you going to do any of those things if you're not focused on your health and a healthy lifestyle? So we're going to be going through about 10 different ways, that you could be helping yourself to stay focused and having that good energy. So with number 1, we're going to be talking about exercising. Now, exercising is one of the things that everybody should be doing. And all you got to do is find out the right workout routine for you and something that's good for you. And I see stuff on YouTube where it's like 5-minute workouts you could do and you burn 2,000 calories and within that 5-6 minutes, just off of that. So
Facts.
you don't have to sit there and work or work out for an hour or two or even go to the gym. Just get a couple weights or just use your body to, work out.
Or
Number 2,
temple, people. Your body's a temple.
True. So number 2, you want to avoid that sugar, Sugar is one of the things that's like, horrible for you. And too much of anything is bad. And, sugar has no essential nutrients or benefits for you. So it's like, it's just one of those things to pep you up, and it's like a drug, So
That's a fact. That's why they say sugar high.
yeah.
Why does it taste so good, though?
I want a cookie right now.
Yeah, he said sugar, and I just started thinking.
Like everything that has sugar.
That's
So
crazy.
that's what sugar does to you, people. So be mindful of that.
Yeah.
So with number 3, you want to eat fruits and veggies. And unlike sugar, it has those essential benefits and nutrients to help you out, and it definitely help you out long term. Just having that in your diet.
And it has natural sugars.
Yes, natural sugars that
Apples and grapes are fire.
Word.
And they mad sweet.
Not like raspberries.
Shout out apples.
So, with number 4, drink more water. And water intake affects your mood balance, your skin, your temperature control, and much more. So, water is very vital for the human body. Like the fact that you could go with without food and only survive off of water, after like 2 weeks or stuff, like
Right.
That's fire.
that shows you the power of water. So drink some water, people.
It's the body's gas.
Yeah. So number 5, make sure y'all get
Car gas.
get a good night's sleep. Once you hit 18, you should start to have like about 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. It's recommended. For long term of a life. So make sure y'all getting some good sleep out there.
Sleep is fire.
Number 6, I'm gonna hit y'all with alcohol consumption. So now, that alcohol consumption is definitely, be mindful of that. Too much of anything is bad. So
That's a fact.
it affects your mental health, and your digestive tract. So definitely stay watch on that.
Yeah, drinking is disgusting.
So number 7, love yourself. Appreciating and loving yourself directly can increase your level of confidence and quality of life. It helps you focus and commit to activities. So definitely love yourself. It's very important to have that as one of your lifestyle habits.
That's a fact.
With number 8, you want to start meeting new people. Get out there.
Get out your comfort zone.
Socializing and meeting new people can increase your daily expectations and chance to connect with like-minded individuals and grow. So that's why it's cool on meeting people. So get out there. So number 9, learn to say no.
No.
Sometimes you gotta say no to things like that cake on your fridge at midnight. You gotta learn how to say no.
Wait, what kind of cake? No, I'm joking.
Probably some red velvet or something.
Oreo cake. Feel me? Some good old Oreo cake or something.
Eat it in the morning.
Not the morning. Not the morning.
Don't say nah. Nah, that's crazy. Just to be like, nah, I'm gonna eat it in the morning.
But basically, the bad decisions is what y'all want to stay away from. So learn to say no. Like I'm gonna pass on this one, y'all.
That's a fact. Self-discipline is key.
And last but not least, 10. Do something different. Get out there, get out your comfort zone. Like Shoot the Artist always say.
Shoot.
Do something different. Get out there and explore. But that was pretty much the end of Lifestyle in Depth for y'all folks.
Word.
You know that.
I got a question for you, D-Dollars. So you better do something?
What's up?
I got a question.
What's
for
your question?
you. All right. You allergic to shellfish?
Mm-hmm.
You ever went in the ocean?
Bruh.
Like in the ocean? The water?
Wait, that's like on Coney Island Beach. Is that the ocean?
There's shellfish in there.
That's the ocean, right?
Yeah.
I ain't swimming there. I put my feet in there.
Anything happen? I'm just curious.
No.
If people that's like allergic to shellfish, can they go in the ocean?
No, we just can't eat it or touch it. But
You shouldn't be able to go in there.
I mean,
It's mad crabs and,
yeah, but they was just bottom feeders though.
but they're even out though. All right, yeah, go ahead. What do you do with yours?
No, that was it. That was it. So yeah, this is episode 4,
Oh,
the
word.
Show.
It's been a dope episode.
I'm Shoot the Artist.
I'm No Face Rel.
Same, yeah.
Nah, I mean.
Nah, me.
Nah, man. Dope.